Hello and welcome back to the Dividend Experiment, the channel that helps you build a portfolio that pays your bills. The content that we discussed is intended for information and educational purposes only and should not be considered investment advice or investment recommendation. This video is just an overview of the new almost daily dividend dashboard and how to use it. Actually, it's really simple and you only need to do one thing, and can only do one thing really, but I wanted to show you the workings and what each tab is for. So let's begin. Okay, the first tab, the most important tab of them all, this is the one you actually need. If you look at the top left in the red box, this is where you enter your holdings. It's in dollars as that's the currency of the pie, but if your holdings on Trading212 are in euros or pounds or whatever, just type in your holdings number and do some imagination on the dollar sign and change it in your mind to whichever symbol that suits you. So if you have £800 in the pie, for example, you just type 800 up there and pretend those dollar signs are a pound sign. Looking across the screen, once you've typed in your holdings, it will automatically display your estimated monthly payments and estimated yearly dividend payments. You'll see later on how this works exactly, but it takes the current yield at the time you're looking at it and works out how much you're likely to get over the course of a year. Note, as so many people ask this every week on the pie, dividends are not instant. You do have to hold them for a certain length of time or a certain date to be entitled to the dividend. For more information, check the FAQ. So you get an estimate, and it's an estimate, not a certain thing, as there may be some small variations, and that's after you type in your holdings. It also assumes your pie is balanced to give out that estimate dividend output, as that could cause some small variation too. Looking down to the next level, there's some links for you to follow. Right now, the links are as follows. The first link is the link to the original video that started it all, and that's the one I explained how I made the first version of the pie. It is quite old now and some things have changed, but I think it will still give you some context. The second link is some bonuses and sign up rewards for you if you sign up to some partner brands and brokers. Some of them even apply if you've already opened the account, so if you'd like some essentially free bonus money, it's worth taking a look. The third link is the Pie FAQ, which is a culmination of 1 year of Q&As of pie investors and addressing the most commonly asked questions. So those are the links. Further down on the dashboard tab, there is a pie chart that gives you an impression of the sectors of the components of the pie. This is really for those people who are curious about the diversity of the pie, and it does look like it draws from a range of different sectors here, so that should quell some fears there. The final part I want to talk about on this screen is the projected monthly income. Again, remember that this is only after you've been holding for a while. I beg that you don't invest on the 27th of October, look at the projected income for October, and then on the 1st of November start complaining that it's all wrong in the feed. That's just not how it works. But once you've been holding it for a while, it's pretty cool and you can hover over it to give you a more specific projection for that month. So that's the dividend dashboard. This is the main part you'll need really, but let's look at the other tabs just in case you're curious. The next tab is the portfolio details. This tab shows you all the holdings of the pie, their current stock price, how much of your holding is attributed to that stock if it is balanced, the dividend yield of that stock, and it also tells you how much of a dividend you'll get from that particular stock over the course of a year. At the top is the yield of the pie. A lot of people ask for this, but for the most part it'll be redundant as the actual payment is calculated on the dividend dashboard page. This tab is more for people who want to see the specific details of how it works under the hood. Moving on to the dividend forecast calendar. This part is quite straightforward, but it's basically just plotting the monthly dividends to create the graph on the first tab, the dividends dashboard. Not sure how useful this will be to look at for you guys, but it's there, like I said, to make the other parts which are useful. And now let's move on to the final tab, the projected daily schedule. This is the schedule I use to make the changes in the pie and make sure there isn't an egregious overlap on days. Note, these are not likely to be the actual dates you get paid. However, this is a rough estimate of when the companies will pay out to make planning and replacing stocks easier. It might be that you get paid multiple dividends on the same day. It's also the case that there are delays between Trading212 receiving the dividend and then paying it to us. Again, remember you need to hold the stocks at a specific time to be entitled to a dividend, so make sure you've been holding before the ex-dividend date. So that's the entire almost daily dividends pie dashboard. The last question is how to access it. Well, I think it solves a lot of the issues that people were asking on the pie in regards to yield, expected payments, rough date estimates, so I'm going to release it for free. I don't want it to get completely spam though, and I don't want to get in trouble from Trading212 by linking to it directly from the pie, so there are going to be two places that you can find this dividends dashboard for free. The first is via the free resources on the Discord. As you may well know, I've reformatted the Discord now to better suit the aims of the channel and give more opportunities. As well as being a premium members section, which includes the vast majority of the benefits, there is now also a free members section. You can find the link to this pie dashboard on the free resources section of the free access. If you don't want to sign up to the free Discord for whatever reason, then you can also find it on my website directly, and the links to both the Discord and the website can be found in the pinned comment. If you liked this video, and if you made it this far, I'm guessing you probably did, then I have some good news for you. I'm giving away my PDF guide to the 10 dividend investing commandments, or the criteria that I use to pick dividend paying stocks, and I'm giving it away to you for free. All you need to do is submit your email in the link below and it'll get delivered to your inbox straight away. Again, that's for free. But that's not the only benefit of joining the email. You also get updates on the almost daily dividend portfolio, interesting stock ideas or news, and special deals and free stuff that I can share with you. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. See you!